nice and relaxing at night to be sitting around a campfire looking up at the stars, right? Wrong. Only sometimes, actually. Anything disastrous can happen to anyone at any given time when they're camping. We all know someone, or yourself, that has been on a camping trip before, and even then, anything terrible can happen at any time, even when you're least expecting it. As someone who is always prepared for things, I can always say that I can prepare for the unexpected, much like the saying that we all know, expect the unexpected. Today, I will be showing you what you should keep in your survival kit and what the most important things to keep in your survival kit are. Now, let's look at the 3 most important items you should always carry in your camping survival kit. According to Knight, the 3 most important things that you should keep in your survival kit at all times is some type of water purification system, a knife, and a wool blanket. The purification of water can help prevent many things while you're stuck outdoors. For starters, there are countless diseases and parasites that inhabit rivers and streams. Many come from animal waste, since that's basically the outdoor bathroom for animals. Some of the worst diseases that someone can get from drinking water would be dysentery or cholera. Manually purifying water can take the time and energy you may have to save for later. You never know how long you'll be stuck out in the water. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 900,000 people get sick from drinking untreated water, and about 900 people die each year from microbial infections. As you can see, it's very easy to make a water purification system. All you really need is a bag and some rocks. The next most important thing is you should always carry a knife with you. It can be any sharp object, really. A knife can come in handy in many different situations. A knife can help create friction for a fire to keep warm, cook food on, or a smoke signal. It can help cut meat or other edible things, to cook over the fire, to cook out any remaining parasites or diseases still embedded in the meat. A knife can also help in creating a shelter. By building a shelter, it can help keep disease-containing bugs away from you while you sleep or rest. A shelter can prevent rain, keeping the body warmer than if it were exposed to rain for a long period of time. In some cases, it can help prevent extreme sunburn as well. Moving on to the 3rd most important item you should always keep with you, a wool blanket. A wool blanket can help with the most obvious, warmth, and along with other things as well. By having the warmth you really need outside, you're not wasting away your energy by shivering or not being able to sleep since you're too cold. These kinds of blankets also happen to be excellent insulators when your body is cold from wet from rain or something like that. Since we've talked about the 3 most important things you should keep in your camping survival kit, let's discuss what else should be of importance when you're making your kit. You should pack 2 other fire starters, a compass, first aid supplies, a flashlight, parachute cord, and a small metal bowl, in addition to the first 3 things I've discussed. That makes 10 things. That's not too much to carry, right? For your own safety. The other 2 fire starters that you should pack with you would be matches and a lighter. Bring these matches because the lighter could easily malfunction or run out of fuel. You should always pack a compass because it can tell you which way you should be going or which way you are going. Say, if it's foggy or raining really hard outside, a compass will definitely come in handy in that situation. Packing first aid supplies should be a no-brainer for someone who's going camping. A simple cut could get infected and turn into something deadly without a band-aid on it. Preventing something like an infected wound could save a life and possibly yours. Bringing a flashlight can also be another great item to have. It can signal for someone to come to your rescue. It can also help when it's dark outside and you have not completed all the things you wanted to, like collect firewood or finish making your shelter for the night. While you're outdoors, the sun seems like it sets earlier, leaving you in the dark earlier than you thought. Another thing you should have is a parachute cord. It can help when making a fire if your fire starters don't work. Also, as you can see, you can wear it as a bracelet to ensure that you always have it with you. You can use the bow drill technique when putting your parachute cord to use. This is where you make a bow out of a stick, wrap the cord around a lateral stick right here, and then creating friction on a horizontal piece of wood, you can move the bow back and forth. Having a small metal bowl can help because it can also be used to heat the water, to purify it, and to cook meat or other edible things. Cooking the meat like I said earlier, can help cook out parasites or other diseases still in there. Another use for it is to put all other supplies in it, making it easier to carry around your camping survival kit. Everyone likes to get away from society, work, and basically your responsibilities. Camping is a great way to do that. You get to relax outdoors, and you get to be one with nature and see the beauty of it. But that beauty can soon turn into merciless and violent. By having your camping survival kit, you can be prepared for the unexpected. I hope that by demonstrating how easy it is to create a survival kit, you will make one when you go out camping, just in case anything terrible happens. I'm not saying that anything will happen or that I hope it happens just so you use it, but you just never know. And as Oscar Wilde once said, to expect the unexpected shows a thoroughly modern intellectual.